They came, they saw, they applied for jobs.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Thank you for joining us for East Alabama Now Local News. I'm Mike Stedham. Dozens of local businesses got together Tuesday to meet with prospective workers looking to improve their work life. It was a job fair organized by East Alabama Works. And Workforce Program Manager Carl Brady says 70 regional employers were looking to fill 2,100 open positions as soon as possible. With a regional unemployment rate of under 3%, East Alabama businesses are working hard to find qualified applicants for their open jobs. Brady said Tuesday's job fair at the Oxford Civic Center yielded a good turnout. It's time to do the time warp again. The Community Actor Studio Theater will open its new production of the Rocky Horror Show Wednesday night. This special Halloween show will be presented nightly at 7 at the Happy Hour Comedy Club in Sax, and the show is intended for a mature audience. In addition, a special 11 o'clock showing of Saturday night will close the run of this production. Go to castalabama.com for ticket information. There's always something brewing at one Oxford business. We'll be back with this week's Community Spotlight after this message.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This week's Community Spotlight is brought to you by the Joey Cruz Team, real estate leader since 2010.
At Southern Coffee, we believe every cup has a story, and ours began in a backyard. It actually began at my parents' house. My stepdad and two grandfathers and I built a coffee roaster out of a gas grill. And we started by roasting coffee 5 pounds at a time. And in that little roaster, we'd set up at festivals and markets, and it started out kind of as a hobby just to get my grandfather out of the house. He was dealing with cancer at the time, so we wanted to get him out of the house because we didn't want him to be cooped up all day. So he would come down and help me roast, and it was just a time that we could spend with him. While we were at the markets, the passion behind like really being involved with the community started to catch on, and everybody was like, y'all need to have a shop somewhere in Oxford. And so we set up at Oxford Fest to kind of get a feel for if downtown Oxford was going to be a good location for us. And that's where I met Brad, my now husband. And he came on pretty quickly on board and started helping us roast and fueling that passion for business and coffee in particular. And he and I bought a set of buildings in downtown Oxford in 2014 with the goal to put a coffee shop in downtown eventually. We just had that passion for we need a coffee shop to draw people into this area. And so without redoing one of the buildings for a coffee shop, we thought it'd be a great idea to build out a coffee trailer because we were still traveling a lot at the time, so that's what we did. We built out a coffee trailer and we continued to travel. We'd go to festivals. The furthest we went was Mentone. We'd go to Birmingham to festivals, and then we parked it back here in the alley, and that's really where the coffee shop really started to take off. Our sense of community really grew because people would come back here in the alley and sit and drink coffee and hang out. I know I keep saying community because that's really where our passion is. We like to give back to the community in a few different ways. We started by doing events. We would have movie nights where people could come out and watch a free movie, grab a coffee if they wanted to. If they didn't, it's okay. They could just come out and watch the movie. And then we started theming them. So we would have Gilmore Girls nights, theme nights. We had Harry Potter theme nights, so people would dress up. And it was just really neat to see everybody come out and enjoy the night. And then people started asking us to do concerts, and so we've had free concerts, we've had benefit concerts. We're actually going to have a benefit concert here in November. 2 young girls in our community are going to be performing, and we're hoping to have one again in December that will go towards one of our friends who is in need. And so we give back in that way, and we also each year pick one foundation, individual, or just somebody that we think really needs some help, and we'll donate to them. We believe that if you get groups of people together with a common cause, a lot can happen, and that's what we kind of want our space back here to be, and that's what it's become.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
And if you're looking for something for the whole family to do Saturday morning, the Lucille Morgan Public Library in Heflin will be hosting a spooky breakfast social at 10 a.m. The event is being hosted by volunteer Suzanne Payne. Halloween costumes are welcome but not required, and the event is free of charge to the public. The Velcro Pygmies are coming to Heflin. The Cleburne County High School class of 2022 and the school's ambassadors are bringing the popular band to town November 15th for a fundraiser to help pay for new bleachers in the school's gymnasium. The concert is part of an effort to raise $20,000 to replace the old, worn-out bleachers with new seating that features the school colors. Contact Principal Ron Irvin at Cleburne County High School or Kelly Payton if you'd be willing to support the event to help them reach their goal. When we come back, we'll take a look at the weather.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Here's a look ahead at our 7-day forecast. The rest of the week should be dry and mild, with rain returning Sunday and Monday. High temperatures are expected to bounce back into the 70s early next week. Thanks for joining us for East Alabama Now Local News. Remember to check back every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening for a look at what's happening in our community. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media platforms.